go outside to relax on the patio with design duo Colin and Justin. I just love that we can actually go outside now, depending on where you live. If you went through winter, it is time.
Oh, it is really tough.
It is time. So have some fun. I mean, you've got all the elements that you need to be outside and have some shade, but then you bumped it up a little bit by really decorating the outdoor umbrellas, which is nice. Most of us don't think of doing that.
Well, for sure, you know, I think if you want to pimp up your patio, you got to pimp up your parasol first.
That's right.
Because this is where the action is, you know, so establish a little colourful island and all will be good this summer.
Exactly.
The yellow.
The yellow's great, Tracy. And you know what I really love about decorating at the moment is that you can afford to do it now because all the big box stores, the supermarkets, the affordable outlets, they're all doing it. We went to Lowe's for this brolly and Lowe's for the rug, and that pimp of colour, that splash of vibrancy really brings the dullest space alive. Now, when you're buying an outdoor rug, take a tip. Check how it's made. There's got to be polyester in there. There's got to be something really heavily synthetic because if it's going to be outdoors, it's going to be affected by the climate. So check on the list for composition before you roll out your rug. But yeah, the yellow is a real big dramatic pop of colour.
And I find that we're just more willing to go that route when we're outside. A lot of people don't want this in their living room, but as soon as you get outside to the patio, they're like, yeah, I'll do lime green, yeah, I'll do yellow. Why not have some fun with it?
Well, just give it a name as well. You know, how often have we looked out at just a bare yard and done nothing with it? Maybe we don't have space for a dining room for the rest of the year. Why not create a dining space outside, make the most of the great weather, you know, and don't be afraid to decorate. So many great battery-operated lights out there, so you don't have to worry about naked flames near fabrics.
Is this lights?
These are lights, yeah. You could actually, if it was dark in here, you would see these twinkling, like little white, kind of crinkly pumpkins, looking gorgeous.
That's correct, Colin. Crinkly pumpkin.
Crinkly
have you ever heard of a bizarre?
That's the techie term for it. Crinkly pumpkins.
Exactly.
Okay, so gorgeous yellow. Let's go to this more contrast. You've got this beautiful grey and black.
Now, we love this, Tracy. Again, it's a really easy look to conspire. And the good thing about this particular colour combo is you can then layer in different colours. So a shot of red, a shot of yellow, a shot of black. But also ecru, slightly kind of warmer than white. So rather than pure black and white, soft greys and white, soft ecrus and white. And anything that really promotes that whole sense of the vacation home, the country lake escape. If you can create that buzz in your home environment, in your garden or patio, then you're happy, boys and girls.
What I like about it is that we all have our patio sets already and we don't necessarily want to switch out the whole thing every season. So this way, you've got this, you add in the color, the pop of color you already have, and you're all good.
You're all good to go, you know, that's the thing. But if you're buying new, think about the color story, you know, and you don't have to break the bank. You know, this is all from IKEA. So not expensive, available everywhere. And it really is kind of 50 Shades of Grey, isn't it? It's all there looking fantastic. But don't be afraid to pimp your parasol. You know, these lights, these are from Amazon, and we just clip them all the way around, you know, and it just gives us a little glow. Imagine in the evenings, sun goes down, and you want to spend some extra time out there. Get some LEDs, some plug-in lights. I love these. These are actually camping.
It's just so romantic.
It is, exactly. Well,
Isn't that romantic?
What's that, the film where they're all dying in the forest?
Blair Witch Project.
And if all else fails, get your balloons out. Do you know, if all else fails, why not? Do you know, at the end of the day, a balloon is like 10 cents. Pop them up there. They're fun for the kids as well when the climate changes. Get outdoors. Just do it. Fun, fun, fun.
Even more fun when they pop.
Yeah, well, I have a popping balloon.
The dog goes wild.
I do. A popping love egg.
Okay, you think these are good? We got one more set to show you. Come on, let's take a look. Gorgeous blue, and I mean, it's all the different shades in the color family which work brilliantly together.
See, this is one of my absolute favourites, Tracy. Chino and chambray, navy and white. It's a classic colour combination that seldom fails. It's really fresh. It's redolent of the beach. It's redolent of the ocean, of the lake home, everything. So this, for us, is a killer look. Now, we've also added in some greeny tones down the bottom as well, just really to kind of show that you don't have to stick too tightly to one discipline. And I think that's when your scheme really starts to work, when you're brave enough to add in the odd extra colour. So don't be shy when it comes to flicking that colour chart.
You got to layer it.
You got to layer it,
Otherwise,
Tracy.
it just reads flat,
It
right?
does. Yeah.
This is very nautical.
You want that whole kind of extra dimension to things, don't you know? And that's why, you know, we've pimped this parasol, we've upset this umbrella by adding some great lamps. I mean, these are fantastic little fabric lanterns. Again, these are solar, so totally safe as well, which is amazing. But then we went to the dollar store and we picked up some wool. This this is kinky little kind of wool, little kind of bobs on them, and we just kind of dressed that over there, so we get that wonderful kind of textural, kind of fiesta thing. We wanted to feel that this is fun,
exactly.
It's a party zone, it's all good.
And also, when you're entertaining outdoors, you've got to think in terms of serviceability and making sure that everything's safe. So we've actually brought in lots from our own home line, the Colin and Justin home line here. Loads of melamimes in blues and whites and a real crisp mix. And the good thing about these is you can do that.
Right?
And no drama.
Right.
And if you've got kids around, you've got to think of every detail.
Never mind the
Safety.
kids. If you're at a party Colin and Justin have hosted, you're going to be dropping things.
You've got to hold it back.
Right?
And you don't want to do that. You know, it's important to layer up the luxury as well. You know, these are little foldable metal kind of tables and chairs here. So great if you've got a small patio, because you can just fold them up, store them away when you don't need them. But they don't have to be hard edge, you know. So we put a couple of little throws on there, a nice little cushion, you know, loving life, celebrate it, spell it out for your guests.
Yes.
So that they know how comfortable and amazing this space is.
And when you're buying your brolly, make sure that it can twist and tilt, because the new family of umbrellas now have that articulation, so they can go backwards and forwards. And that means that you can chase the sun or avoid the sun. So it's sensible, intelligent furniture.
I just like that you've done lighting for all of them, and that is so smart, because the party goes into the night, and you want to make sure that you can still see who is sitting across from you.
And then back into the next day, Tracy.
And then right back into the next day.
All in a cycle with Colin and Justin.